playing music. Once I get going, it's really hard to stop me from going. I'm on a roll. It's like Molly or ecstasy, whichever you prefer. I just keep going, I keep dancing. I won't stop, I won't stop, I won't stop. Ecstasy releases all of your serotonin at the same time as MDMA. That's why it's called ecstasy. And I feel like the exact same thing happens to me, depending on the time of day. And sometimes people think I'm on mushrooms, 'cause I can't stop laughing. And I tell them, look at my pupils, they ain't bugging, but I am loving my God, because He allows me to be so very odd and not apologize or compromise. There's nothing wrong with me, all because I don't fit in, I fit out. And confusing the masses is what I'm all about. Today I was meowing Christmas songs. You want an example? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. People were getting so annoyed. Rauj was like, really? He's like, you realize how crazy you sound? Yes. And I said to her, Rauj. Her name is Rauj, Rauj, but she goes by Rauj because it's easier to remember. It's a black name, of course. Yay! Black names are more interesting. And they confuse people. That's why they have nicknames. But hey, at least they're more creative than like Sara. You know? Rebecca. Or Tara. Okay, let's keep going. What were we saying? Oh yeah. I told Rauj today, I said, you do realize that one of the first things I ever told you was how crazy I was? And now you're making this an accusation as if I wasn't the first person to let you know. The social norms, yeah, we let them all go. Everybody in society has Amy Gross snoring, 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 snoring. That's why I watch the TV in my brain. That's why I don't need an actual TV. And if I want to watch something over and over again, well, I can just replay, 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 replay. clicky thing now. It's like it's a tick. It's a tick that I picked up from George Carlin. Sorry, I just noticed Toni Braxton was staring at me. You want to see Toni? Say hi, Toni. Bob Marley's not staring at me. He's staring at his fucking bleazie. But that's Toni. Isn't she so pretty? She's giving me the eye. Okay. I'm gonna finish my coffee and we're gonna go inside. I really need to get shit done. Cause I got church tomorrow morning and I'm gonna be singing in the choir. So I gotta be there on time. If you're a fan of this channel, you know that being on time is not my forte. No way, 'cause time is so gay. It doesn't make me happy, 'cause gay people aren't happy. No matter what they say, no matter what that word used to mean, it no longer means the same thing. Nothing does, nothing does. Eventually everything will be the opposite, because that's the direction that they're going. That was always their intention. And for all the people saying, well, this country didn't used to be like this, you might be right about that, but maybe this was always their goal. Eventually our greed would take its toll, and eventually all the things that we refuse to face about ourselves and about the world, we would be forced to come face to face with our problems, and we can't run from them anymore. So all these distractions, now they just make us sore, like they should have done before, but they didn't. Well, somebody like me, we've always noticed things like this, but if we mention them, people would accuse us of being depressing or obsessing about terrible things, and obsessing about conspiracies, and obsessing about the world not being a good place. If you're this oblivious, well, welcome to the human race.
And I'm gonna keep doing it my way. My way. Or the highway, bitch. It's my way. It's my way. This is my way, baby. Ooh, who texted me? My friend Ronit. Miss you, kid. Aw. That's my Israeli Jew. And no, I'm not a Zionist. I know you guys want me to be a Zionist so bad. You know what's so funny about people on the internet that don't even know me? They just love to pretend that they know me as a person. I mean, this is so true of everybody. I know I've mentioned this before, but let's reiterate, okay? This happens all the damn time. You see it happen every single day, where people misinterpret things that you say, and they make these grand assumptions about you and who you are, and it's amusing. It's amusing that people are so arrogant that they think they know who a person is when they don't even know who the fuck they are, you know? It's just ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, I have a really good friend of mine who's like obviously Jewish, and she's not just a Jew, she's an obvious Jew, and even though she's broke all the time, so she sucks at being a Jew. But I miss her too. I'll see her pretty soon, I'm sure. She's the only one that's allowed to come to my house that I don't get sick of. She stayed over at my house a couple months ago. That was fun. We listened to Fleetwood Mac and made tahini with a fuck ton of cilantro. It was really, really good. But yeah, people just love to assume things about you, and they don't even know you, and they're so quick to just make some like really, really mean spirited comment about you. And you know, I know that I talk a bunch of shit on this channel, but it's like, this is 36 years of internalizations, okay? Like the song that I just did in the last video was just like shit that I internalized tonight. Like a lot of this stuff, there's no point in saying it because I know that it's not going to change anything. That's why I internalize things, because there's no point in wasting your time and energy when you could just use that creatively, and it would make a lot more sense than, you know, thinking that you're going to change the way that somebody behaves, okay? Like, I know better than anybody, mainly because I know myself, and I know that there are just certain aspects about me that are not going to budge under any circumstance. You know, I know that about other people. I understand human nature, so it's like, why bother saying these things? And, you know, I think that there are a lot of things that people want to say that they don't say, so instead they say them in the most uncreative way possible, which is social networking, okay? And that's why this world is so stupid, you know? It's like, because people are dealing with things in a way that's not healthy. And it's actually very, very self-destructive, because it's making them uncreative. It's weakening their ability to communicate with others. You know, if I need to tell this person, this friend of mine, the way that I feel, I mean, I will. Like, we've had these conversations before. I've told her, you know, you get triggered way too easily, and it's like, why do you want to do that to yourself? But it's like, you know, that's just the way she is, though, man. And I know that a part of her hates it about herself, but another part of her, it's just the way she's wired. She's got a temper, you know, a short fuse. Well, Amy Gross has a fuse the length of about 5 football fields, okay? And even if that bitch lights up, she would much rather you know, use that as an inspiration to like write something rather than, you know, okay, I'm just gonna lash out at somebody. You know, that's not going to effectively solve problems. It's just not. Like, I mean, I'm not saying avoid confrontation. You know, if words need to be said, they need to be said. I don't have any issue with that. But my issue is saying stuff that's not going to be effective. I just hate wasting time, that's all. But anyway, tell me if you think I'm being a hypocrite. I can't wait to hear it. Really though, I really appreciate criticism because it makes me a better person. And if I don't agree with it, you know, I can still apply it in some form or fashion. I can still use it to better my creative process, you know, and I could use it as inspiration, more fuel to the fire. So that's cool. Love ya.